Sagittarius, welcome to your general timeless love reading. This is for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and quantum healer. I do a lot of tarot readings, so check out my website down below for personal bookings. But let's get into it. Sag, let's see what's going on for you in regards to love and romance. Sagittarius. Okay, I like how this, I really like this. This is really nice. Your overall energy is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Sorry, there's a glare on those. Is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So with the Seven of Swords in reverse, there's this energy of releasing the behaviors that are kind of like runner mentality or self-sabotaging. It's understanding that you might be doing something that is not of your highest good in regards to this relationship or the person you're dealing with, or both. But that energy is going out the window. Like, that's no more. We're healing that, which is really nice. Then we have in this individual's head the Six of Cups in reverse. So somebody they think that the relationship is imbalanced, like emotionally, like they might be giving too much or giving too little, or the person that they're with isn't investing as much as they would hope for. And in this person's head, it's kind of like they're sensing like an end coming. The World in reverse is like, okay, I feel like we've been here before. This to me is like an energy of repeating cycles. They no longer want to continue the relationship in this way. I feel like both people are understanding that there's a real big need for a change. In this person's heart over here, they're really wanting to build a new foundation with the Page of Pentacles. In this person's heart, they're not quite sure what they want to invest right now. The Six of Pentacles tells me that they're not really open to receiving at this moment. So they might be investing energy into it, but if they're not really receptive to the love or the care that you're giving them, it's just because they're kind of pulling within. They really need to like reconnect with who they are. I feel like they might have built up a little bit of resentment or anger over here. This feels like, nah, I don't really want to, I just kind of want to sit in limbo right now. In their heart, they have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so they're struggling to open up their heart space. And in this person, in their soul. That's what the Queen of Cups is in, their soul. And in this person's soul, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's like a craving for a second chance over here. There really is. This person feels more external, like very like they would explain how they're feeling. They would really talk about it and they would express it to the people around them, to the relationships that they're in. This person feels very internalized, very intuitive too. Like they're like, okay, something's ending or shifting here. I don't want to do this again. I don't want this form of this relationship. If we have it, I want it in a new form. The current energy is healing. It's reconciliation. You have the two cards of reconciliation in your overall and your obstacle, right? So the Three of Cups being your obstacle, it is a coming together. It's a softening. The Divine's at play here. It's really helping both people to kind of like balance what's going on between the two of them. But it's also the dance of give and take. Sag, I don't know why, but I kind of wish I did like a normal spread for your love reading. It feels very like there's just so much to talk about, to be honest. This feels like quite a situation, a predicament that you're in here, but it just feels more so like there's a need for patience. Yeah, then we have the World's Temperance again, and a lot of majors. This person over here is like, don't take this and then put yourself on a high horse if you resonate with this side. Just take it as like it's just the part of your path that you're on. Sorry, I just got to kind of put that disclaimer on it because it happens a lot in the spiritual community. But anyway, Four of Pentacles in reverse. This individual is going through that understanding of like, I just got to surrender. Like if it ends, it ends. If we come back together, we come back together. Like I love this person. I appreciate everything they've done in my life. I'm just going to kind of give it up to the divine and let them figure out this balance for me. It's not that they're not doing anything. It's just that they're really trying to connect with their true nature, the true self, before taking action on anything. They don't want to take action out of habit. like habitual responses or being reactive out of like the defense mechanisms of the ego. they're actually trying to do things like in a very healthy, balanced way, which could come off as being closed off. I don't think that they're intentionally trying to close off. They're just kind of like, what is the best way to approach this? That's really what it feels like. Let's look at their heart. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Wands. 2 sixes. I like that. It's an energy of harmony. Whoop. Emperor. Knight of Swords in reverse. Strength. 10 of Swords. Death. And the 10 of Wands. A lot of cyclic energy. They're very focused on themselves. They're not going to be talking a lot or even indulging in any fights or any assumptions at this time. They're just not. They're like, if you assume that I'm pulling away from you, that's what you want to assume, but I'm not. But they're not in a place to really talk about it. They're in a very like observer energy, like a very like, I need to be within myself right now, like very observer energy. And then with strength there, strength is this energy of, they know that they're doing the right thing to end these very difficult cycles inside of their own life, right? With the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, death. I feel like whatever like road this relationship's been going down, like they're kind of fed up. They're just like, it's a very fed up energy, like not in like an angry, like rude way, but in this way of like, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to partake in this. So either it changes or I'm on to the next, right? Not like on to the next is into another person, but just like whatever life has in store for me. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse, Hermit. Yeah, okay, so their defense mechanism is shutting down. They're like, I feel safer when I'm by myself. I don't want to love other people. Other people aren't trustworthy. Hermit, it's like a ghosting energy. This is very much a defense mechanism. They're not being honest with themselves. They're just like, I know I feel my best when I'm by myself because I have full control of myself. They're not recognizing that's actually a part of their ego, their defense mechanism. Like the need for them to really realize like, hey, you're not actually protecting yourself. You're actually sabotaging your opportunity to build really vulnerable connections by wanting to only rely on yourself instead of learning to ask other people for help or understanding or just like open communication. Yeah. A lot of going on here. Okay, let's look at this individual. 6 of Cups in reverse. 3 of Swords. Yeah, they're feeling this is projected onto this individual, which is kind of normal in relationships. Yeah, 4 of Cups. And they're just kind of like, my efforts are being rejected. Like, and it's hurting my heart. Like, why aren't you receptive to my love? And it's not that they don't want the love. They actually really do want the love. They don't know how to accept it because they don't know how to give it to themselves. They give themselves safety and security, probably through their work or probably through whatever it is that they're really like passionate about. But to really give themselves like emotional support, that's not their forte. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles. Five of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. 2 energies of change. This hurts my heart. I literally hear like, I can't hold on anymore. I feel like this person's like, I've been trying so hard to build something really nice with you, but this isn't fair to me anymore. Right? Like to like your baggage, your trauma is now becoming their trauma because you're projecting your trauma onto this person. And if it's not you, then it's the other way around, but just take it as it resonates. And I feel like in relationships, people struggle to really see that like when we're with somebody, we take on like their trauma too. Not voluntarily, but like it does happen because they're learning experiences. Relationships are just opportunities to learn. This individual like has so much like, it feels like anger or like animosity towards like the people external to them. Like it's like a programming of like, you're not trustworthy and I can't help you and I can't trust you. I can only be here for, it's like excessive independence. And so when they get triggered, it like turns into like a real sassy excessive independence. Like, no, I can't be with you. Like you're making my life more difficult. They're not making that person's life more difficult. They're making their own life more difficult by gaslighting themselves into believing that it's people external to them when really it has more to do with how they struggle to trust themselves and struggle to trust other people and feel safe with other people, or give other people the opportunity to show that they're trustworthy. Well, they've already broken my trust. Okay, well, you ain't a perfect shining light either, honey bunches of oats, right? Everybody goes through change. Everybody gains new tools every day. Everybody has their own healing. This is a mirror. This same energy is going to be going on within this person in a different way. That's the point of these relationships. They're being challenged to really heal this part of themselves. It's like a excessive masculine energy of like, I need to build, I need to create, I need to do all these things and keep myself like in the high caliber energy, because if I don't, it means I'm a failure. No, that's overly critical. You're perfect as you are. They're struggling with that, right? And they blame it externally. That's not okay. Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords. This person's but see, then we have the chaser, right? So it's the stereotypical like, I don't want you. Well, I want you. It's the chaser. It's the abandonment, the rejection. You're rejecting me, and we had a relationship at one point. Like, why is this happening? Instead of both saying like, I want to be loved. Well, I want to be loved too. I just struggle to accept love because I think that everybody's fake. Well, I struggle to receive love because I have a feeling that everybody takes advantage of what I give. So they're mirroring the same thing in different ways. They both want love. They both struggle to receive it, but for different reasons. But see, this person's heart is open, but they're constantly feeling left like in this energy of like mourning, like undesirable. Like, why do you not want me? Like rejection, right? They're starting to realize, wait, like I don't need to chase you, and you're expecting the chase because the chase makes you feel validated and that you're wanted and that you have this higher caliber of you're desirable. So they're fulfilling that need for this person, whether this person realizes it or not. Trauma bonds trigger healing, right? Temperance. And they lead to true authentic bonds, soul tribe, if you actually take part in the healing. But it means both people having to take accountability, not, well, you do this and you do that. Is that a reaction to how you're projecting onto them though? Like, let's go back to step one, you know? No blame game. Just own your stuff, talk about yourself, and let them own their stuff and talk about themselves. Because you can lead the horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. So trying to tell somebody about themselves really ain't going to do anybody good. It's just going to do some damage. Let's look at Temperance. Queen of Wands. Whew. That's a doozy. Page of Swords and Judgment. Okay. I want to take this top one for some reason. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands is very like, my way is the right way to go. I know how to do things. It's very confident. It could come off a little cocky, but it's actually really confident. It's really smart. It's really intuitive, very creative. They ain't gonna let anybody steamroll them. But there is this refusal on both people's part. This is both people. This is not one person or the other. We just have two feminine energies that are working in distorted masculine energy, wanting to build and build and build and create in a very excessive way that they don't allow themselves to receive in their natural feminine. Okay? There's a 10 of Cups here. Nobody wants to work together to build a foundation to actually support it though. But everybody knows that the soul's calling them to heal these things, right? Temperance. That's the current situation. And let's look at the obstacle, the 3 of Cups, the struggle to come together. 7 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. 8 of Cups. Okay. 8 of Cups is the U-turn card to me. It is emotional disconnect. Between the 8 and the 3 is a 5 of Cups in reverse. It's letting go of the things that you're upset about. Life is good. Life is good. Loving yourself and loving another is an opportunity. It is a privilege, right? And it's easy when you let it be easy. If you think, ooh, love is hard, then love's going to be hard. Let it be easy. 7 of Wands and the 8 of Swords in reverse. This is a very like, I can stand my own ground. I'm independent. Like, you don't have to be defensive. You can stand your own ground and be independent and not do it out of fear. It's called having healthy boundaries, honoring your own needs, your wants and desires as an individual. So both individuals can be individuals and free and not feel the need to control one another out of fear or chase one another out of fear of abandonment or rejection, and actually come together and have a really healthy relationship. No wonder the Seven of Swords is your overall energy. There's a lot of sabotaging behavior going on here. That's your healing. Let's look at the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yep, okay. So we have the Hierophant in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Both people need to work on rewriting this contract because the current contract is being shredded. Done. It's not working. So the relationship might go through a breakup or a break. And then you'll come back together with a very flirty energy of the Page of Wands, right? This could be separation. It could just be time apart, less talking or less time together. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a breakup, but with the Tower in reverse, change is necessary and it's long overdue. There's a need to really have fun again, bring fun and lighthearted energy back into this relationship because it's turned very sour, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Moon in reverse. Both people know this, they see this, it's very clear to them. Just a matter of accepting the new path, the new opportunity. Okay, Sag? This is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below through my website. Check out Patreon for free 10-minute readings and like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.